you might be confused with what I mean by digital college selection process, but we've done some research and what we found that about 5 to 10 years ago, there was a much more traditional way to apply to college. You would write out your applications, you would have already done your research on each of the schools, most likely visited them, and they were typically probably no more than 5 schools you would apply to. You'd send in your paper applications in the mail, wait to hear back from these schools, and then in around April decide finally which college you're going to select. When I started applying, I found that the college application and selection process was changing. We realized that it's taking a much more digital approach in almost every sense of the way. The applications are all online. The information, the higher education statistics for each school are all online. Schools now have digital media platforms for almost every digital media, such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, that officially represent the school online. And they also have student insights, all where students view this information digitally in one central location on the computer, but not one central location showing all of this information on one page. So I myself am a transfer student. I went to community college for a semester and was also actually enrolled in another state school in Massachusetts before I decided on coming to Quinnipiac. And one of our other members, Michael, has a similar experience when he had transferred actually 3 times and applied to over 15 schools. But I'll let him talk about the rest of that.
Alright, so as John just stated, I applied to roughly 15 universities and transferred a total of 3 times. Throughout the process, I was seeking information that I thought was vital when applying to college, such as the university statistics, the digital content, as well as the academic and social aspects of the university. I also found the process to be a little more difficult than it should have been at the time, just because all the information I was seeking was scattered onto multiple websites, making it hard to grasp all the information and make a final decision of where I wanted to go. Quad2 solves this problem by combining all the information that you are seeking and placing it all onto one page. As you can see on our mock website, we have 2 members. They include free user and a free premium user. As a free user, you're able to scroll through our selection of college catalogs, and that gives you access to campus-like media. You can visit and tour the school, or you can visit and tour the school virtually from the comfort of your own home. As meanwhile, free premium members have the option to log on to Quad2, and this unlocks the doors to a variety of features that we have, and they include our secure login credential storage, which allows you to store any important information that you may have, such as financial aid, usernames, passwords, and PINs, all in one place, giving you and your parents access to them whenever you need it, wherever you need it. We also have an application deadline organizer, and this keeps you updated of when your applications are due. Similar to our application deadline organizer, we have an SAT-ACT application registration deadline reminder, and this also just keeps you up to date of when your exams are, so you don't risk missing out on them. And lastly, we have our online college prep resources, which basically aid in helping you find a tutor or any educational resource that you are seeking from online or in your community.
So social media has a huge impact on high school and college students right now. But through our research, we found that it has a huge impact on the college process. 72% of people said they use social media to research the college process, and a third of them said they use it to make their decision. And the beauty of this new social media is that I can visit any school I want or learn something about any school I want by just the comfort of my computer. Say I can't make it out to UCLA or I don't have the funds to go take a flight over there, I can learn about it, I can take a virtual tour, I can do anything I need to do about that school to apply there and to realize that that's a good fit for me by just my own computer. Now, the beauty of Quad2 is that you don't need to leave the page Quad2 because we have 3 different things on it. We have the Instagram, the Twitter, and the YouTube of all these schools featuring live feed, Facebook updates, pictures, and anything else you need to know. But we also have, combined in one page, the statistics, which are things like how many kids get financial aid, how many kids live on campus, rather than statistics that College Board offers, like how many kids are on the rugby team, things that are just not very relevant. And then we have student insights that are verified because students have to use their credentials to log in and post about the school, which John will talk about later. To reach our market, we're going to use YouTube to advertise to students across the U.S., but we're initially going to start by going to 3 counties, Middlesex County, New London County, and New Haven County. And we picked those 3 because they all have a high 4-year college attendance rate, and we feel that 4-year colleges are where most people do their research towards going through school. And they're all very affluent areas that spend money and time into picking out what schools they want to go to.
So you're probably wondering, why Quad EDU, or what about all these already established names? Like the Princeton Review, who has such credibility for their statistics, and College Board that offers a bunch of organizational tools and statistics also, and also a startup Noodle that's currently beta testing their first year. What sets Quad EDU apart is through our research we found that none of our competitors display all of this information on one page. On College Board, if you want to virtually tour any school, you have to be taken out of the website and be brought to the YouTube page, as opposed to just being able to view it right there and see the other statistics in the background. Princeton Review has a very outdated site that is very text heavy. And College Board's is extensive with the information they offer you, but again, it's very text heavy. And in the user experience slide Michael was talking about, you could see how all the information is laid out, and it's very visual, and it's a lot easier to look at for the user. Which brings me into the operations of how our website will function. We will be working with a web developer who is a mathematics doctorate student at Wesleyan, who will be focusing on developing our APIs and algorithms to bring the digital media content and the statistics from the U.S. Department of Education to our page, things that are already on the internet and need to be brought to the forefront of the decision-making process. They will be in charge, that individual will be overseeing the group of part-time programmers who will be building the core of our website, which the APIs will revolve into. As you can see, the web development team will be going through, making sure our data gathering methods are being maintained and that any bugs that need to be fixed, they will be maintaining. And for the user-generated social insights is a way for students to get the feel of what each campus is like through students that are already at the school. And some competitors, such as Noodle, do allow students to comment and say, I'm an alumni, or I attend there, and I had a great experience. But what we found is that there's really no credibility to this. Students may like this insight, but parents may say, well, did they actually go there? We look to solve that problem by asking students and making them log in with their university credentials to ensure that they are a student and that they are there for an extended period of time. So you're getting social insight from someone that really understands the community and the culture.
Quad EDU has 2 revenue streams. These are lead generation and promoted accounts. So how do they work? Lead generation. Visitors to the Quad EDU website will see advertisements at the top of the page that will have direct links to certain universities' application pages. Once a user has clicked on this link, we have effectively generated a lead for that university, and we will receive a $20 industry average commission. For promoted accounts, we will have users search our site for different universities. When they're searching the site, we will use that data to create a promoted advertisement for the universities that the students are searching for. We will then use those promoted advertisements, which will have direct links to the company's social media accounts, and those accounts will have follows, likes, shares. Whenever we generate one of those off the website, we receive a 50% commission off that. For our expenses, revenue. We have $145,000 first year revenue and expenses of $95,000. $19,000 will be spent on our YouTube marketing campaign. $10,000 will be spent on postage fees and maintenance. Our $66,000 payroll expense will have web development built inside. We'll have first year net profit of $50,000 and year 2 of $95,000. The $6,000 investment will give us enough money to start financing our website development. Remember, you're not just helping us, you're helping students everywhere.
So we are Quad EDU, and we help students and parents through the digital college selection process.